Hi, I'm Phil, and today we're going to continue with our series of videos on robots for seniors. And we're up to session 4, which is looking at the motor drives, and we'll look at some projects in that area. So let's open up our mind map for motor drives. And we've already done a number of projects. So we're going to move on now to the next one, which is the MIDI carousel drive. And this is what it looks like on my desktop. So I'm taking a model from Lego and I'm adding a motor drive and MIDI music. So we might make the fonts a bit bigger. The objective is that we want to play MIDI notes on the M5 stack Atom S3R and synthesizer unit. And it's going to be compatible with lights using NeoPixels. And we're going to synchronize all of that together, the music, the motor drive, and the lights. And I'm using the Lego Carousel Ride Model. Okay, so the hardware, we're using a Atom computer, which is the Atom S3R, and it's got a nice LCD on the top with a touch button. And on the other side, we can add additional base modules. So there are pins, GPIO pins, to do that. It's a pretty low-cost unit. The regular price is $17.50, and it's got lots of applications. And we're going to connect that with the atomic motion base. And the motion base costs $8.50. We're also going to add units, and there are two of those. One is the MIDI synthesizer unit, and it's shown here on the photo. And also we'll put in an LED strip. So that looks like, as shown on the photo here. And all of these components come from M5 Stack. Lego components, we're going to use the Carousel Ride, and we'll have a look at what that looks like. So here's the Carousel Ride from Lego, and we're going to drive that with the motor. And configuration-wise, everything fits together. On the bottom photo, we've got the, on top, the LED strip, and that connects to port C on the atomic motion base. On top, we've got our Atom S3R, and on port A, we connect our MIDI synthesizer unit. So let's go and have a look at the software. The UI flow, we paint the screen and it's going to look like this. And we add some resources, one for the motion base and the other one for the LED drives, for the two units, the LEDs and the MIDI synthesizer. Code-wise, let's have a look at what the program looks like. Actually, quite a lot. But most of that's taken up with the MIDI notes, and you can see that over here. So we might go across and actually have a look at that now. So here's our software for our carousel drive. And we're using the UI Flow 2 at the M5 Stack website. And you can see the screen is painted on the left. Here's a close-up. We've got the title of the program, the status of the motor, the note number within the song, and finally we've got the tune number. And we've got 3 different ways of playing that music. So we might go and have a look at some of the blocks in detail. So we'll just zoom up. And right at the start, we're just initializing. So what we're doing here is setting up, and we set up the address for our I2C driver, our LED and our motion drive. So we have a look at some of the songs. One is we're going to play a song called Joy to the World, and it's an array, and this array is MIDI notes, but it's only one of 3 different ways that we can play the music. And if you look at the loop, we've got almost nothing in it. Just update the LEDs. And when we press button A, we've got a choice. We can play tune 1, play tune 2, or play tune 3. And when we play tune, so see if we can find tune 1. Tune 1 is a very simple one. And what we do is just select the notes C, then we go up octaves. So this is quite simple, really just a test program, and it's playing C on the MIDI synthesizer unit. When we go to tune 2, we're looking at the let's have a look. We're getting the note number, and we're just randomly playing notes on our synthesizer. And finally, on tune 3, we call up the array Joy to the World and sequentially get the notes and play those on the synthesizer unit. And we're also putting a color, a random color, to each of those notes. And that's the software for our carousel drive. So I was quite happy with the results, and we achieved all of our objectives. We played MIDI notes, and that was synchronized with the music, the motor, and the lights. And it didn't take very long to put the project together. So have a look at the desktop demo, and that's coming on shortly. In the meantime, there are some links, one to the M5 Stack Shop and the other one to Lego, so you can see more about the carousel model. In this project, we take the Lego merry-go-round or carousel, and it comes configured like this. We're going to add an electric motor to it and a motor drive. So the motor is this one here. It can go up to 2 kg/cm torque, or alternatively, you can put on a one which is geared down for a slower speed. And the motor is controlled by a Atom S3R computer that sits on a motion base. And the intention is we're going to extend this to add music for the carousel and lights. At the moment, we're doing unit tests on the motor to see if it can handle the load of the carousel.